according to some sources, noong panahon na kinikidnap si PRRD, he surrounded himself with so many soldiers. That's what he did. Ang nakakataka, bakit? Alam niyo yan, sige po, ambisyoso yan eh. Ina-expect niya siguro magkakagulo. Ina-expect niya siguro talagang maglalabasan ng mga tao, magkakagulo, away, alam mo yun? Pagkatapos hindi nangyari, hindi naman na maraming nag-react, pero mas pinili kasi yung peace. 'Di ba? Mas pinili yung peace. Pero si Gibo daw, noong mga panahon na yun, he surrounded himself with so many soldiers. Ganon. And alam niyo kung why I decided to talk about this for today's live. Kung bakit ko pinili na ito ang itapik natin ngayong live na ito. Kasi, I posted a very short baseball bat parang yung hindi nga masyadong mahaba yung post ko. Sinabi ko lang na, bantayan natin si Gibo ha. Sabi ko, bantayan natin si Gibo ha, kasi hindi natin alam, baka mamaya siya na yung presidente. Ganon. Yun sabi ko. What happened? Thea Tan screenshot that post and started attacking me. Philippine Defense Forum, a very, very yellow page, and very, very pro-Gibo page, started attacking me. Tapos, ano ba talaga? Yung galit na galit talaga yung entrada talaga nitong ng Philippine Defense Forum page. Ayan. Ito yung sabi nila. Ayan. Philippines Defense Forces Forum. Ayan. Sabi ko kasi, bantayan natin ang favorite puppy ng US na si Gibo. Baka magkagulatan siya na ang presidente. Ganyan. So, it doesn't even have yung parang naamoy ko lang yung ambisyon ni Gibo. Talagang mabaliw-baliw, maulul-ulul na kayo. Diba? Ano yan? Ba't kayo galit na galit? So, ibig sabihin, totoo, no? Tinatamaan kayo, no? Nag-aambisyon si Gibo at nagpe-prepare. Hello, the Jing. Miss Joey, ano po nangyari sa bansa natin? Nakakalungkot na po talaga, grabe. Well, I really want some group to lead the mass movement. I really feel na sobrang hina natin sa organization. We really need to do this. Kailangan talaga natin ng leader on the ground who would facilitate yung mass movement. Ayan. Pag military junta si Gibo, pag RevGov si Lenny, pag resign all, si Tuta Soto, lahat ng anggulo posibleng mangyari, nilagyan nila ng mga tao nila. Totoo yan. Totoo yan. Totoo yan. Tapos ang pinaka dyan, alam mo ang pinaka possible, kasi resign all, hindi mo mangyayari yan eh. I don't think Inday Sara should resign, and I don't think Inday Sara will resign. Kasi, unang-una binoto ng tao si Inday Sara, ba't siya magre-resign? Anong kasalanan niya? Wala naman siyang participation dyan sa corruption na yan. Diba? So, I don't think Inday Sara is going to resign. Another is, tawag dito, pag RevGov, of course, syempre, malamang sila yung gusto nilang itayo dyan. Kung sila ang malalagay sa power, kung sila ang magtatagumpay na pababain si Bongbong Marcos, ganyan. And, eto nga, baka ang ikagulat nating lahat is si Gibo. Baka yun ang ikagulat nating lahat. Why? Okay? Alam naman natin na hindi magtatagumpay ang 1986 EDSA event if not for the prodding of the United States of America. Isa yun sa mga isa yun sa mga key determinant kung bakit nagtagumpay yung 1986. 'Di ba? Isa yun sa mga dahilan kung bakit nagtagumpay yun. Steve Gibo is a favorite copy of the Americans. May mga speculation na nagsasabi na yung November 30 na rally na pamumunuan ng mga groups paid by NED and CIA, okay, might call for BBM resign on November 30. And then, what they're going to do is, what they're going to ask for is for the country to be put in a caretakership status. Yun ang gusto nilang gawin. So, kaya ang kailangan natin dito, if there's going to be a change in leadership, because we have an addict president Okay? Because we have an addict president. Anything that is going to happen moving forward, it must be based on the Constitution. There should be no other option. Constitution talaga dapat yan. Ayan, okay? Ayan. Mark Togato, baka ibenta tayo ni Gubo sa China. Sabi Barsaga, siya nag-uumpisa ng gera against China. Bantay tayo. Oo, siya yung siya talaga yung push na galit na galit sa China. Niloloko daw siya ng China. Yung mga ganong very, very crass yung mga statements ni Gubo. At ang nakakapagtaka doon, bakit hindi siya makastigo ni Bongbong Marcos? Hindi siya makastigo ni Bongbong Marcos. He's always talking about kung paano minamanipulate ng China ang narrative, ganyan. And he is a defense secretary, Mind you guys, si Gubo Teodoro is also someone na according to some sources, noong panahon na kinikidnap si PRRD, he surrounded himself with so many soldiers. That's what he did. Ang nakakataka, bakit? Alam niyo yan, si Gubo, ambisyoso yan Ina-expect niya siguro magkakagulo. Ina-expect niya siguro talagang maglalabasan ng mga tao, magkakagulo, away. Alam mo yun? Pagkatapos hindi nangyari, hindi naman na maraming nag-react, pero mas pinili kasi yung peace. 'Di ba? Mas pinili yung peace. Pero si Gubo daw, noong mga panahon na yun, he surrounded himself with so many soldiers. Ganon. And alam niyo kung why I decided to talk about this for today's live. Kung bakit ko pinili na ito ang i-topic natin ngayong live na ito. Kasi, I posted a very short baseball bat parang yung hindi nga masyadong mahaba yung post ko. Sinabi ko lang na, bantayan natin si Gubo ha. Sabi ko, bantayan natin si Gubo ha, kasi hindi natin alam, baka mamaya siya na yung presidente. Ganon. Yun sabi ko. What happened? Thea Tan screenshot that post and started attacking me. Philippine Defense Forum, a very, very yellow page, and very, very pro-Gubo page, started attacking me. Tapos, ano ba talaga? Yung galit na galit talaga yung entrada talaga nitong galit na galit talaga yung entrada nitong teka lang galit na galit talaga itong entrada ng Philippine Defense Forum page. Ayan. Ito yung sabi nila. Ayan. Philippines Defense Forces Forum. Ayan. Sabi ko kasi, bantayan natin ang favorite puppy ng US na si Gubo. Baka magkagulatan siya na ang presidente. Ganyan. So, it doesn't even have yung parang naamoy ko lang yung ambisyon ni Gubo. Talagang mabaliw-baliw, maulul-ulul na kayo. Diba? Ano yan? Ba't kayo galit na galit? So, ibig sabihin, totoo, tinatamaan kayo, nag-aambisyon si Gubo at nagpe-prepare. Diba? And another giveaway is Thea Tan also posted the same post and mocking my post saying na, bakit Gubo naman? Di ba President Sara na? Ganyan. Yung mga ganun na. So parang, ikaw Thea, every time na US ang usapan, parang kang sinisilihan yung puwet mo. Ano ba, nakatanggap din ba tayo sa NED? Thea? Diba? Ayan. So kaya galit na galit si Defense Forces Forum. Galit na galit si Defense Forces Forum. Sabi niya, you do not attack a highly competent and widely respected Secretary of National Defense at the very moment you, DDS, are desperately trying to win over the AFP and MIU to prop up your fantasy of installing your chosen one into power. It is stupidity of the highest order. Kung sino mo nagsulat dito sa putang inang page na to, okay, ng Philippines Defense Forces Forum, okay, una sa lahat, putang ina nyo, okay? We are the people. DDS are voters, Filipino people, who wants the AFP to do their duty, okay? Desperately try to win over the AFP and to prop your fantasy of installing your chosen one into power. The chosen one is the one who won the 2022 election, whose job is to take over when a president is incapacitated to lead the country. That chosen one is constitutionally constituted. It is not as if we are looking at Inday Sara out of capriciousness. Di ba nakakaloka to? Nakakaloka tong Philippine Defense Forum, Diyos ko. Talaga ba? I mean, that's what they want to make us, that is how they want to project us. Ganun yung gusto nilang palabasin. Ang gusto nilang palabasin na para, ito mga DDS na to, dilulo kayo kasi gusto niyo si Inday Sara ang pumalit, ganyan-ganyan. 2022 pa lang, alam na namin na kapag incapacitated si Bongbong, si Inday Sara ang papalit. And that is the exact reason why she was voted. Kasi we want an assurance that if a Bongbong presidency fails, Inday Sara is going to take over. It's not a fantasy, idiots. Who wrote this post in Philippine Defense Forum? Idiot! Bobo! It is stupidity of the highest order. Why is it stupid? Is it stupid to rely on the Constitution? Is it stupid to rely on law and order? And you call yourself Philippines Defense Forces Forum? Are you fucking kidding me? Nakakaloka itong mga tangang to. Nakakaloka itong mga tangang to. Ayan. Nakakadismaya kasi I was one of Gibo's supporter when he did his presidential run. Solid platform niya then. He got even FPRRD support sa Senate run niya. Absolutely disappointing how he turned out. Sabi ni Strictly, ganun talaga eh. Diba? Talagang nakakadiri eh. People change. Ayan. Sige, Andrew Julius, sakit ka. Teka. Nandito yung link. Ayan. Pero lang ako magmo-monologue lang ako ng saglit. Ano pinagsasabi niya? The level of actual ignorance ng mga gunggong na to and choking it as righteous anger, nakakaputang ina. Grabe talaga. Pag naging president si VP Sara, pwede ba niya alisin ng AFP at PNP, alisin ng bulok na AFP and... Well, yeah, he's the commander-in-chief. He's the commander-in-chief. So I think pwede magbalasa yan, pwede mag-reorganize yan. If not, pwede niya, kung merong mga laws na mag-violate or whatsoever, then, Inday can definitely lobby to the House of Representatives and the Senate to reorganize the AFP and PNP. Nakakatakot si Joey pag nagmumura, parang hanggang buto. Oo, totoo. Oo, kasi may hugot talaga eh, no? Yung talagang, parang pag tinamaan ka, talagang, ayun. Kaya sabi ko dati kung makukulam eh. Kaya yung pag nagmumura talaga ako, sa gandang buto, nakakapanginig talaga sa takot. Ayan. So yun. So ngayon, ito sinasabi ni Philippines Defense Forum. Sabi niya, you do not attack a highly competent, we can complain to any government official, regardless kahit Secretary of National Defense ka pa. Regardless if you are a Harvard graduate with all the Latin honors available in the universe attached to you. It doesn't matter if you are a public official. We can criticize you. As long as you're receiving money from the taxes of the people, we can criticize you. You have no right to say that I cannot criticize your public official. Okay? You also do not insult a true patriot who is clearly a better option for president in 2028. Here we go. Diba? I am telling you, this is giveaway. This is giveaway. Si Gibo ang ipipwesto nila. While they try to make this as an issue between Sara Duterte and Bongbong Marcos, they are planning to install someone else as a president. They would not be able to afford, they would not be able to afford to install Mama Leni. Malabo yan. Ngayon, kung si Soto naman, well, pag nawala si Bongbong, they have to kill Inday Sara. That's too scandalous. Diba? That's gonna be too scandalous. So, ano ang pinaka-doable na option? Ang pinaka-doable na option is Gibo Teodoro. So what they're going to do, they will try to take over military junta style, maybe in November 30. I do not know. Hindi ko alam. But what I'm advocating here is that we follow the law. If there is going to be any change of leadership, we have to follow the Constitution. Itong mga gagong to, I think among all the options here, yung pagtatabla sa Constitution, kaya nilang gawin yan. Lamang kaluluwa itong mga te. Kasi udang isubo na nga tayo ni Gibo Teodoro sa war eh. Diba? And I think, dun sa isang may death, dun sa may isang walang public support, versus itong kay Gibo, probably, they might be thinking that this is the most viable path to getting power. They want Gibo to be the president. Sabi ni Oshad, pero Joey, more than stupid, I think this is arrogance. Stupid is generous, hindi lang nila alam. Pero arrogant kasi sobrang yabang and power trip, parang hindi public servant. Correct. Correct. Agree. Agree, Oshad. Tama. Sobrang arrogant. Sobrang yabang. Bakit? Diba? Why are you dismissing the people when they complain? Diba? Di ngayon, binibida ngayon ito ng Philippines Defense Forum. He is miles ahead in every respect and far better choice than your incompetent, lazy, corrupt, and psychologically unstable, intellectually challenged China puppet Sara, whose only real talent is consistently being A-S-O-S-W-O-H, Sara without H. I do not know kung meron pa ibang ibig sabihin yan. Pero yan yung tinatawag nila kay Inday Sara. Ganon. So, how stupid is this page? And whoever wrote in this page, this post in this page, bobo na nga, arrogante pa. Diba? Bobo na nga, arrogante pa. Grabe eh. Then you're incompetent, lazy, kineme. Actually, that's not your problem anymore. Inday Sara is going to be the president if BBM is going to vacate his position. Diba? If BBM is going to vacate his position, it is inevitable na si Inday Sara magiging presidente simply because she is the vice president. She is the constitutional successor. Ngayon, ikaw Philippines Defense Forum, what are you advocating? Diba? Do you want Gibo Teodoro to be president now? I am not even talking about 2028. My post is not about 2028. My post is about the leadership change if Bongbong Marcos is going to be removed from office because of drug abuse. Diba? Because of drug abuse. Sana makupo na si VP Inday, Ma'am Joey. Iba talaga ka magalit. Normal lang po magalit kasi kahit sino man naman gaganyanin po ganyan. Ang talino mo ma'am, tapos matapang pa. Saludo sa iyo. God bless. Patuloy lang po. Sabi ni Ma'am Grace Honey Igbo. Ayan. Pagutugin sila ni John Vic Remulla, bawal daw magsabi na BBM resign. Diyos ko. Gago na Gibo, siksik kay VP ng kampanyahan ng puta, tulad kayo ni BBM. True. Ayan. Sabi ni Edzology, in my opinion, yes, I agree that Sara is next to assume office if Marcos is thrown out of office. I think comments rejecting Sara, some Filipinos' way to resist possibilities, mainly a sentiment. And your sentiment, yung mga sentiment ng mga tao na ayaw paupuin si Sara, you think it is a reasonable sentiment? Edzology. Your sentiment of not accepting Inday Sara as the vice president, as the president, as a replacement of Bongbong Marcos is unconstitutional. Ang problema kasi, kayong mga DDH, kayong mga deranged Duterte haters, diba? Ang problema kasi sa inyo, you want to follow the Constitution to the T. You want to follow the laws. Only if it's going to favor your political agenda. But if the law and the Constitution would favor a Duterte, kaya nyo nga kaya nyo nga tablahin yung Constitutional Bill of Rights ni PRRD Acceptable lang sa inyo Yun yung problem sa inyo. Ngayon yung sentiment hindi, ito lang kasi ang sentiment, ito lang ang sentiment. Is it a reasonable sentiment? It's a bobo sentiment. Diba? Mas maintindihan ko pa kung ganito Well, wala tayong magagawa. Let's remove Bongbong Marcos. Addict, corrupt. Tanggalin na natin yan. Let Sara be the president. Ito siya naman talaga yung siya naman talaga yung designated to success, to succeed Bongbong Marcos. But we have to give Inday Sara stern warning. Diba? Not because you are the legitimate successor of Bongbong Marcos, it doesn't mean that we like you. We are going to watch you. And we are going to remove you from office if you fuck up also. Diba? Meron bang nag-iisip na ganyan? Ganyan kasi yung reasonabling pag-iisip. Yung rumirespeto sa batas. Yan yung responsabling pag-iisip. Kaso, meron ba tayong narinig na pink na ganyan mag-isip? Or yellow? No, kasi yung sentiment ninyo, tatanga-tanga. Hindi, gusto namin resign all. Gusto namin snap election. Bakit? Bakit change system? Change system because it doesn't work for you. Ganun ba? Change system because it doesn't favor you. And that determines the kind of people you are. You are not really about strengthening our institution. You're not really about strengthening our nation. Diba? Opportunist lang kayong mga anti-Duterte. Diba? Ayun. This is why it's so important na para maging observant, all the pieces fit na prop up and well-groomed na si Guibo to take over should the US decided na once again intervene with our country's affairs. Ganyan. Ang tindig Pilipinas, you have to be you have to be very, very sensitive. You have to be very, very observant. Remember, nagrally, before magrally yung INC, nagrally ang tindig Pilipinas sa Ayala. Anong sigaw nila doon? Bongbong resign. Resign all. Nagko-call na sila ng resignation ni Bongbong Marcos. Sino ba ang tindig Pilipinas? Ang tindig Pilipinas ay part ng Insight Gov PH. Okay? Ang Insight Gov PH ay supported ng NED, National Endowment for Democracy, a CIA organ ng United States in order so that they would be able to interfere with local affairs of countries they have interest in. So bakit ko sinasabi yan? Kasi if observant ka, pipick upin mo yan. Bakit na nagbago ngayon ng sigaw ang tindig Pilipinas? Yung kay Kiko Aquino D. Ba't sila nagbago ng Ba't sila nagbago ng sigaw ngayon? Diba? Eh di ba sabi nila 6 months? Wala pa naman 6 months. Pagbibigyan pa nila si BBM ng 6 months. Yung sabi ni Vice Ganda doon sa rally nila ng Tindig Pilipinas. Eh bakit all of a sudden? Resign all na. Baka si Uncle Sam, gusto na ni Uncle Sam na mag-resign na si Bongbong. Because it is also not of the best interest of the United States of America to partner with someone with scandalous corruption issues. It is also not in the best interest of the United States of America to do business with someone who is an addict. Hirap na hirap nga sila dyan kay spin yung kay Trump eh. Diba? Pagkatapos makikika-operate itong Amerika sa addict din ng presidente. Diba? So yun. Kaya sa November 30, di ba maglalabasan yung mga yellow pinks? I really hope that there are also going to be a group who would call for the removal of paalisin na talaga si Bongbong. Putya, adik eh. Di ba? Kung ayaw mong mag-drug test, alis na. And there should be a space for all the Duterte Alliance supporters. Ganyan. Meron din sana ganon. Parang afford ni Guibo to go to war to China, tapos biglang iwan Pinas sa ere. Ayun. Grabe lang kakapalan ng mukha ng Philippines Defense Forum to say that Guibo is patriotic, Eh, yung galit nga ni Guibo sa China, hindi niya mapanindigan eh. Di ba galit na galit siya sa China? Eh, di ba meron siyang mining company? Isa siya sa mga matataas na posisyon na humahawak sa isang mining company na kung saan ang ka-business deal niya ay China. Ayun. Hello? Dito ka? Matutulog ka na ba? Okay lang. Nakalive ako eh. Ayan. Kagising mo lang. Mag-hi ka naman. Ayan. Tayo-tayo pa yung buhok ni Pao. Oo nga eh. Ayun. Bakit ganyan ang narrative nila kay VP Sara? Ibig sabihin ba, si BBM ay tinuturing lang tuta ng kamo? Detach to reality, yung mga PDFF at Max Defense Vlog. Mga amboys yan na napaka-ultra colonial mind. Ayan. I don't want Sara to ascend to presidency to replace BBM. Much easier to say, bilang I didn't vote for her. But if it happens, then and she becomes president, it is what it is. Resistance is inevitable. That's the most reasonable thing that you can say. Eh, ang problem, hindi ganyan ng mga pinks. Hindi ganyan ng mga die-hard Duterte. I mean, ikaw, ay, wala sa mga Duterte, pero at least hindi ka die-hard. Hindi ka deranged. Diba? Kasi wala ka namang say dun eh. Decided na yan, 2022 pa lang decided na yan eh. Diba? Ayun. 2022 pa lang, decided na yan na Inday Sara is going to ascend as a president, is going to succeed Bongbong Marcos in case he becomes dead or incapacitated to discharge his duty as president. Ayun. Sabi ni Carlex, hindi naman tayo nagpipiliti upo si Inday as president. Napakalaking sakit ng ulo ang maglinis ng kalat ng isang korap at adik na pangulo. Ayun. Gagawin lahat ng CIA para mailagak sa posisyon si Gibo. Di ba American citizen siya? Kaya talaga siya nilagay. Ayan. Si Tito Sen, Miss Joey, parang may gustong i-disbar. Kasi kanina sa hearing, nag-ask siya kay Kiko para ma-disbar ang isang abogado. Joey, anong comment mo sa statement ni Clarita Carlos sa New Yorker, na New Yorker daw, sila BBM and Lam. Sa New York, lahat gumagamit ng drugs. But in the Philippines, drugs is illegal. So kung gumagamit sila ng drugs sa New York, edi gumagamit sila doon ng drugs. Pero since nandito ka sa Pilipinas at ikaw ay mahawak na posisyon at bawal sa government environment, as a workplace, bawal po ang nagdodroga. Ito naman si Ma'am Clarita. Katulong mo nga eh. Ma-find out mo na nagdodrugs, pinapalayas mo eh. Di ba? Yung mga factory worker nyo nga, sa inyong workplace, pag nalaman yung drug addict, pinapalayas nyo. Dinidismiss nyo sa trabaho. Ito pa ba? Ayun. So anyway, yung ganong klaseng yung ganong klaseng mga etos balumos, yung sinasabi nila na kung sila siguro yung VP, asap siguro na pinababa ang adik na presidente. True. Joey, so does this mean na in case Sara becomes president, Philippines defense will not obey Sara as president? Well, it looks like it. Diba? Tanga nga eh, mga bobo nga eh, diba? Bakit mo babastusin yung vice president at sasabihan na lazy, unintelligent, ano yung kemerot nila? Lazy, incompetent, corrupt, psychologically unstable, intellectually challenged. It is as if mapipigilan nila si Inday Sara kung sakaling mawala si Bongbong Marcos sa picture. And Inday Sara, the constitutionally mandated public official to take over, you have no choice but to respect Inday Sara sa president. Diba? Ano yung na yan? Bakit mo kailangang sabihin? Galit na galit, Diyos ko. Sabi niya, to put it simply, at this point, we will resist any possibilities for Sara to be seated. It's been seen in the threshold, but if you are able to seat her to the presidency, so be it. Wala namang kaso. Ang problema in Zoology, you are resisting something that is prescribed by the Constitution. You are not resisting Inday Sara to sit as a president. You are resisting the law. You are disrespecting the Constitution. Diyan sa part kayo, nagiging bobo. Diba? Kasi it's not up for debate. It's not up for debate. Kayo ang sinasabi ninyo, kami ang lawbreaker, kami ang kayo naman to bend the law. Ayaw nyo sundin yung Constitution. We will resist any possibility for Sara to be seated. So, ibig sabihin, that includes, okay kayo na si Bongbong Marcos ang presidente, corrupt at addict, okay kayo dyan. Basta lang hindi makupo si Inday Sara. This is the part when, you and your cohorts are regarded as the rich people. Diba? Diyan kayo natatawag na ano, ng mga kung ano-anong pangalan. Ang hypocrite nyo kasi eh. Yun yung problem eh. Diba? You cannot, if you are for nation building, if you are about the stability of our nation, there are some rules that you need to respect. And that rule is, you know, the Constitution and our laws. Diba? Respetuhin niyo yung due process. Diba? So ngayon, sinasabi ninyo, i-resist nyo yung any possibility that Inday Sara is going to seat. That part is political. Okay? So ibig sabihin, kayo, mas pinipili ninyo na si Bongbong Marcos ay manatiling presidente, ang corrupt at addict na presidente ay mas better para sa inyo kesa sa Sara presidency. Hindi yan reasonable. Ang reasonable pa, yung sinabi mo kanina. Okay? Na, kung gusto namin mag-resign si Marcos, kung magre-resign si Marcos, Inday Sara is going to take over. Hindi ko nga gets, bakit nyo kami kailangan pahirapan? Bakit nyo kailangan pahirapan yung mga supporters ni Inday kung si Inday naman talaga dapat maging presidente? Eh, all you need to do is to respect the law. And you do not want to respect the law. Diba? It's hypocrisy written all over it. We will do everything to resist a possible Sara presidency, ganyan-ganyan. Bakit mo i-resist yung Constitution? Eh kayo pala tong stabilizer. Dapat kayong ina-arresto at iniimbestigan ng AFP. Kayo pala tong kayo pala to yung pipigil sa pag-apply ng Constitution. Diba? Diba? Ayun, sabi niya, you are generalizing, we do not want Sara or Marcos. And what you want is irrelevant. You want Sara, you want Marcos, it doesn't matter. You follow the law. Diba? And seek an opportunity to be in power in 2028. Yun lang naman yung option ninyo eh. Diba? If this is your messaging, I think leaves a bad taste in the mouth when you put us all in the same box. Actually, yung politics niyo pare-parehas. Akala ko nga, matalino na yung comment mo kanina eh. Yung sinasabi mo na wala akong magagawa kung siya talaga yung magiging presidente. Eh, siya naman talaga yung designated na mag-succeed kay Bongbong eh. But when you said that you are going to resist the application of the Constitution, eh yan naman talaga ang stand ng mga DDH. Yes, nasa isang box lang kayo. Kasi hindi naman talaga kayo complicated mag-isip. All you think about is to stop Duterte, and you do not care kung tatablahin nyo ang Constitution, you do not care kung kakainin nyo ang tae ni Bongbong Marcos na ayaw nyo din. Diba? As long as you're going to prevent a Duterte presidency. And yes, I'm putting you in one box because I thought you are saying something logical earlier, only to find out that, yeah, you belong to that box. The idiot box of DDH. Ayan. And that's the message. That is the message. Ayun. So ngayon, kasi parang, you are actually full of yourself eh. Na parang, ayaw namin si Sara, ayaw namin si Bongbong Marcos, parang Bex. Yung ayaw nyo o gusto nyo sailed long time ago, 3 years ago. We know that you do not like them both. And it doesn't matter, okay? Who you like doesn't matter at this point, okay? Put that in your mind, okay? Put that in your mind. Who you like doesn't matter anymore, okay? Either you are going to join the next election, itry nyo papanalo yung mga manok ninyo, or you launch a revolution. If you're going to launch the revolution, if you do not want to follow the Constitution, o edi mag-rebellion kayo, mag-kudeta kayo, o edi kayo dapat bantayan ng, ng AFP. Kayo dapat bantayan ng gobyerno kasi kayo ayaw sumunod sa sistema eh. Ayun lang. I thought the retarded Duterte supporters, aka Dutertards, are the majority. Majority naman talaga kami. Why can't you all rally and head straight to Malacanang? You're just blaming other but yourselves. What do you mean biniblame namin yung others? What do you mean biniblame namin yung others? Emperor Marcos, you can actually go up kung gusto mo. Pwede kang umakyat. Hindi ko masyadong naiintindihan to. Why can't you all rally and head straight to Malacanang? Actually, yan yung pinag-uusapan namin dito sa live na to. Ang mga Duterte supporter, because the Duterte supporters are not really rallies, no? The Duterte supporters are ordinary people. Mahina kami sa organization. Hindi namin kayang mag-organisa. Okay? But we have the numbers and we have proven to have the numbers in 4 election cycles. So ngayon, yung akala, majority talaga kami, hindi mo akala yung tanga. It's proven by data. It's backed by data, okay? It's backed by data. When PRRD stepped down, 80+% of Filipino approve of Duterte administration, okay? 2016, 2019, 2022, and 2025 election, Duterte senators, Duterte candidates won. Laging top 1. So what does that mean? Kami talaga yung majority. Hindi na kami marunong mag-rally, okay? Kasi nga organic kami. Wala namang NED nagbabayad sa amin. Wala kaming NGOs. Okay? We are real people. Hindi naman kami bayad. Wala namang nagfa-fund sa amin. Eh kayo kasi, mga yellows at saka mga pinks, may mga nagfa-fund sa inyo. Binabayaran kayo ng NED. Back kayo by the Americans. Tapos kayo nagtataka ka? Basta yung tanga ka. Duterte, Emperor Marcos, ikaw yung may tama sa ulo, ikaw yung retarded. Parang, tama mo naman, hindi mo nakita yung resulta ng eleksyon? Diba? You're just blaming others but yourself, ganyan-ganyan. Alam nyo, iba yung biniblame doon sa tinatanong kayo kung nasa na integridad ninyo. Ang tinatanong sa inyo, mga Duterte diehard haters, nasaan na integridad ninyo? Kasi kayo yung galit na galit sa mga Marcos, diba? Ay, yung mga galit na galit sa Marcos. I think, Emperor Marcos, I think you are a yellow. Kasi yellow yung gumagamit niyan yung Duterte. Yellows yung gumagamit niyan eh. So ngayon, kayong mga yellows, okay, tinatanong kayo kung nasa ng integridad ninyo. Ngayon, pag tinatanong kayo nasa ng integridad ninyo, hindi nyo masagot. Pagkatapos, dahil tatanga-tanga kayo, ang reaksyon ninyo, bakit kami sinisisi nyo? Taka, di namin kayo sinisisi, tinatanong lang namin kung nasa yung integridad ninyo. Makinig kasi kayo doon sa sinasabi namin, hindi yung kayo yung nag-a-assume kung ano yung opinion namin. Tangan nyo naman eh. Kaya hindi nagkakaintindihan eh. Biniblame namin kayo kasi kayo ang isa sa mga nag-fuck up ng bansa for the longest time. Yun yung kasalanan nyo sa sambayan ng Pilipino. Diba? Yung yellow politics na yan, bulok. Yung yellow politics na yan, mudslinging and everything. Yung mga US-driven policies na gusto nyo i-push dito, mga US-driven agenda, ganyan-ganyan. Sinisisi namin kayo for other things. Pero itong kay Bongbong Marcos na nakikipagkantutan kayo sa kanya, ang tanong namin sa inyo, nasa na integridad ninyo? Eh halos murahin nyo yan si Bongbong Marcos nung halos murahin nyo minung-minuto yan si Bongbong Marcos noong 2022. Inaway nyo pa ang pamilya ninyo na boboto kay Bongbong Marcos. Diba gusto nyo pang itakwil yung mga nanay ninyo, yung mga kapatid ninyo na boboto kay Bongbong Marcos noon? Tapos ngayon kakantutan nyo na? So, ang tinatanong sa inyo, ang hinahanap sa inyo, integrity. Yun ang hinahanap sa inyo. Asan ang integrity nyo? Okay? So, hindi kayo sinisisi per se dito sa kagaguhan ni Bongbong Marcos. In fact, we are blaming ourselves. Kaya nga namin sinasabi na budol kami. Hindi naman kayo ang biniblame dyan. Ang biniblame namin, sarili namin eh. Diba? Kaya nga kami nagyayayaw-yaw, kaya nga kami galit, kaya nga kami, we are asking for accountability. That's why we go on the streets. That's why nagagalit kami. We are owning up to our actions. Bakit you're putting your blame to someone else? Parang saan ka galing? Alam mo yun, yung parang yung dito ang pangalan nito ni Marcos, Emperor Marcos, para kayong yung hindi mo alam yung pinag-uusapan tapos bigla kang sumingit. Alam mo yun? Ganun na ganun yung dating mo. Actually, kayong mga DDH, okay? Ganun parati yung entrada ninyo. Hindi naman kasi kayo nakikinig sa sentiments namin eh. Pupunta kayo dito, sasabihin nyo, ito yung sinasabi ninyo. Ito yung sinasabi ninyo. Ito yung ginagawa ninyo. Ganyan. But you do not really listen to our sentiment. To our real sentiment. Ayan. And that's a possible scenario, Miss Joey. And if that happens, malulunok yan ng pink and yellows. Magkakaroon lang sila ng backdoor negotiations with them. O sige, bababa ako, tapos ikaw muna, maupo, tapos tuloy ligaya. Correct. Sa lahat ng plano ha, Soto, Lenny, Gibo, Okay? Pinaka-acceptable si Gibo. Isipin ninyo yung mga kupal na mga politiko, lahat ng mandarambong, you are offered Lenny, Soto, and Gibo. Sino tatanggapin mo? Si Gibo. Sino lang ang kalaban ni Gibo? Pag si Gibo, walang mamamatay. Hindi mamamatay si Inday Sara. Diba? Or maybe, hindi rin natin alam, pero hindi siya requirement. Ang requirement is, tatablahin nila yung Constitution. Diba? Ay, hindi, mag-ano muna tayo, mag-ano muna tayo, caretakership. Ganyan. Ganun yung gusto nilang gawin. Mag-caretaker na lang daw muna ang Pilipinas.